Hey everybody, Ed the Impala guy here, wishing you a happy Easter. And sorry I haven't been posting much, but you know there's been some crazy things going on lately. But that doesn't mean the projects have stopped. I just haven't been recording them. The biggest thing is I got a car. About a month ago. I got a 2013 Malibu, and that's the current project I'm working on. I didn't record any of it, folks. It's not going to be up on the channel except for maybe a little snippet here and there. So I wanted to kind of give you an overview of the projects that I am working on. And the first thing we're going to talk about is this Impala bumper right here. This is going to be the replacement front bumper for my wife's car, Iris. It got damaged in the deer accident. And this came out of a junkyard. It's off of like an 06 LT Z, I think. It's in really good shape, and what we're going to do is we're going to sand her down, we're going to prime her up, and then we're going to paint it Imperial Blue metallic. These parts over here are for the Malibu. That's a passenger fender, and this is an aftermarket bumper assembly, front bumper. That's going to get primed and painted. These three pieces here are all going to get primed at the same time. Let me hang on just a second. I'm going to pop the door open. You guys can look at the actual Malibu itself. Well, there she is in all her glory. It's a 2013. It was a deer hit. It took it in the front and all the way down the driver's side. You can see I've already replaced the fenders, sourced the fenders. There's a little bit of damage in the dog leg there that we're going to have to work on. This will all get painted as well. That'll be a separate process. And then if you're wondering why I'm doing the passenger fender in there, this wasn't part of the deer accident, but you can see right in here there was damage to this fender. I've actually popped most of it out trying to PDR it, and didn't work out too well. There also was some paint scratching right there, so we're going to replace that. The biggest thing with this one was all the airbags that had blown. The airbags, it had blown both side curtain airbags and then the seat side airbags. You can see back there, there's still a bolster missing. That's kind of on the way. Trying to source all these parts with all the closures and the shutdowns and everything has been darn near impossible. The biggest expense could have been, and ended up not being, was the headliner. Unfortunately, when the side impact or the side airbags blow, they break this headliner in about 8 spots, right where all those handles attach. It just rips the headliner. So I ended up buying a headliner off of a salvage company. It was gray. I went ahead and did a little vinyl interior paint, vinyl fabric paint, and we sprayed it beige, and that's about as good as it's going to get. I also had to replace the seat back for the driver's seat. After replacing the airbag in it, you have to put a new seat back because you can't sew them. Same thing with that rear bolster. The company that actually sent me the seat back sent me, I thought we ordered the correct bolster, and we did order it. They just sent me the wrong bolster, so it is what it is. I found another one on eBay that ended up being cheaper, but in the meantime, the company I ordered the factory bolster from has closed down for all this nonsense that's going on. So I don't know when I'll be getting that money back or be able to return that. But anyhow, and here's what we're working on in the garage right now. You can see that bumper is just really broken, all the hell. So we're going to paint the front bumper up. I did a little bit of PDR work right here. It's not quite done yet, but it is kind of coming out. I've replaced the mirror, I've replaced the fender, I've replaced the back bumper. I got to fix that. That was actually not due to the accident. So the wife's car is all back, almost all back together. Like I said, we just got to get the front bumper done. And then, like I said, this is the Malibu. The doors, the driver's door and the driver's side rear door and this fender all came from a U-pull yard. I think I spent, for those 3 parts and a bunch of other things, I spent less than $200. So that was pretty good. anyhow, like I said, we're not going to do a step-by-step on the Malibu. One is that just the videoing really slows things down, and to be quite honest, it was a bigger project than I really intended. Believe it or not, I didn't intend to buy this car. The funny story is I was watching the auction, and this car was on my watch list, and I thought, well, it's got a lot of damage. It doesn't look too bad. It's workable. It's fixable if you got it at the right price. Car's worth about $7,500 on the market, fixed up. So I was just watching the auction, and the car was at $1,800, and the next bid was $1,850. And I watched it, and that's about what, realistically, I wouldn't have spent any more than that on it, other than maybe $1,900, because with fees and everything out the door, you're pretty close to $2,500 with Copart. Anyhow, I ended up, my finger slipped. Literally, my finger slipped. It hit the bid now button, and it took the bid. Usually they ask you, do you want to incrementally bid, but I found out that's not while it's actually on the block and going. And I thought, oh crap, I just hit this, and I just bid $1,850. I think it was $1,850. And I thought, well, somebody will outbid me, and no big deal, no big deal. And the thing was counting down and counting down, and it hit 0, and it went bonus time. I was like, oh, thank God. Bonus round, bonus time. Somebody will bid more than me. Somebody wants this car. And the 20 seconds went by, the clock clicked down, and I won. So I didn't really intend to buy it. It's okay that I bought it. Looking back now, I probably wouldn't have bought it. I know a lot more about Malibus now and what to look for as far as airbags going off. That headliner from the factory, if you had to order it from GM, is $1,300. So anyhow, lesson to be learned there is watch fingers when you got a live auction going on, because you never know what might happen. But anyhow, it's all good. It's a nice little car. I actually got a hold of the original owner and conversed with her about the location of a second key. There was also some items left in the car that I ended up sending back to her. She said there was a second key. It was in the glove compartment, but there was no second key found, so I don't know who snatched it, whether somebody at Copart snatched it or tow truck driver or somebody. But we don't have a second key, which sucks. But she also did send me the estimate that the insurance company did, and I looked it over, and believe it or not, I found everything that the insurance company found. And the only thing we disagree on is one thing. They said they estimated that they needed to replace the airbag module, and that's not true. The module reset. I plugged all the airbags in once I got everything installed. I took the wrong bolster airbag that I got, and I plugged it in just to complete the circuit, and the airbag light went out, and all the codes cleared, so we're good to go there. So I don't know why they would replace the airbag module. Everything was working correctly. But anyhow, maybe we'll do a video on the car when it's all over with and it's all painted and done, but I'm not going to do a step-by-step by it. Like I said, it's kind of difficult doing these videos when I got like 3 separate things going on. But just know that we're continuing to work here in the Impala Guy garage. Right before all this virus stuff hit, I was in the process of actually setting up a business to be able to rebuild cars and sell them. The first steps were to get an LLC. Well, we can't do that now. The other problem is that the Michigan Secretary of State's office is closed, so I won't be getting a title to that Malibu anytime soon. So even if I do finish it, I can't sell it. So the solution to that is I'll drive it for a while. It gets good gas mileage. It's got a little 4-banger in it, 2.5 liter. And we'll just insure it and drive it. If you get pulled over, they can't cite you for not having the correct tags on it, because I can't go to the Secretary of State's office and get tags for it. Can't even do it by mail since the title processing hasn't been done on it. So as long as I have the bill of sale with me, I should be all set. Anyhow, thanks for stopping in. I'm sorry I haven't uploaded anything for a while. we will be doing another Impala project. I'm gonna kind of stick to Impalas, and basically the reason is I have the parts for them. Right now with the U-Pull yards closed, I can't get any secondhand parts. I can only order new parts. Expensive. So Copart is still operating. IAA is still operating. When we finish this Malibu, we'll go ahead and pick up another Impala, and we'll probably do that one from start to finish. We'll also maybe have some videos if I ever do get this business rolling, the business side of it. We'll maybe do some how-to videos on how to start your own business, because I'm learning that as we're going along too. So again, happy Easter. Hope you're all doing well and staying healthy. Keep your social distance, and tune back into the channel when you get a chance. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and click the subscribe button. I'm over 200 subscribers now, so hey, you know, we're still rocking, we're still going. It's adding up slowly. And click the like button if you like it, leave a comment, and click the notification bell to be notified of any future videos. So until that, next time, stay safe, and we'll see you later.